Hi everyone. Um, I got it to work. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're still here. Uh, Now I'm gonna very carefully try to layer other stuff over it. I'm a little worried though. I'm gonna keep the settings low. Uh, Data quality modest. Okay, we're gonna try to open Steam and get Perper going. I don't know if I don't think this is an FPS issue. Because this game is supposed to be able to run, like, this version of this game is supposed to be able to run on, like, a toaster. Um, Especially at lowest settings. Which is what I'm trying to tune it to pretty low settings. Okay, you might just see this. It's gonna be fine. Sorry, folks. You're gonna see Perper. Uh, okay. Here. Yeah, I kind of had to wait a bit for it to boot up. Okay. That should be good. Hi, I'm here. I'm gonna become small. And then I'm gonna try and stream the game. Let's see. Uh, this game's got good music. Sadly, I think we're gonna miss a couple of the tracks because I'm playing on streamer mode. That'll be sad, but okay. This should work. Yeah, there we go. Okay, awesome. Yeah, we got it. All right, I'm gonna take my book out. There we go. Okay. All right, so we're gonna play Disco Elysium today. Hang on, I'm blocking it. I don't know where I'll end up placing myself. I don't know what the UI looks like. We'll see. Um, Observing Purper. Yeah. It's time. Uh, yes, streamer mode. What does detective mode do? Automatically highlights things. Probably want the tutorial thing. Uh, Hardcore mode. Uh, nah. I don't really think I need a harder game. I've not played this before. I'm turning off anti-aliasing and dynamic shadows, and it's fine. We're keeping it lowish. Oh, okay. Wow, they immediately have you go into the stats. All right. Wait, continue? Oh, okay. I see. I see. I think I want to do my own ones. So there's physical, sensitive, and thinker for the base ones, but I think I want to do my own. Uh, what is FY? Okay, physique, motor X. So physique seems to be actually. I'm guessing that there's more. Let's create my own because I want to actually get deep into the systems here. Uh, 2 streams in one day. Oh yeah, that's true. It is 2 streams technically. Hello, welcome back. Uh, Hope we didn't lose too many people with that. Let's put everything at the lowest possible to start. Okay, so intellect is raw brain power, how smart you are. Psych is sensitivity, how emotionally intelligent you are. Physique is musculature, how strong you are. And motor X is your senses, how agile you are. Um, I'm tempted to go for, like, a physically weak character with, like, I feel like I probably want to specialize a little bit, right? Maybe terrible physical, and then, like, weak motor X. I'm gonna play a wizard, basically, and then just, like, pump these up to, like, ridiculous levels. I kind of like this. I feel like this is gonna get really messy really fast if I play this way, but I think it'll be fun. This is true. Uh, People shall return. Okay. Oh god, this is really complicated. I knew that it was like this. These are skills. They are elaborate. Um, there's logic, which is wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, which is practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. That sounds bad. That sounds really bad. Drama, play the actor, lie and detect lies. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual calculus, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Oh, y'all can't see this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm just reading it. Maybe we should move everything. I don't know. Oh, yeah, all the dialogue is gonna be over there, isn't it? I've seen this game before a little bit. Here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some stuff to fix this. I could be like down here. It could be over here, and then chat could be over here too. Because I feel like the left side of the screen is slightly less important. We'll see as we go. I might need to do some rearranging. Translucent eclipse time. Yeah. So we'll move the chat box over this way. That's somewhat better, at least for now. I might need to change it as we go. Okay. Yeah, so Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings, dreams and this sounds really cool. I've heard about Inland Empire. I've heard it's good. Empathy. Understand others, work your mirror neurons. By minor? Yeah, mirror. Intimidate the public, assert yourself, authority. Esprit de corps. Connect to Stations 41, understand cop culture. Sounds bad. Suggestion, charm men and women. Play the puppet master. Endurance. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Pain threshold. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Electrochemistry, go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Shivers. Oh yeah, by the way, hang on, I didn't actually set this up. I'm gonna do that now, hang on. Hang on, I'm looking for content warnings for this game. No one has made a comprehensive list of content warnings for this game. Okay. Content warning, I don't know what's in this game. Just, like... I know the F slur against gay men is in this game, so that's one thing. I do not know what else. Yeah, understand cop culture, you know. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Half-light, let the body take control, threaten people. Hand-eye coordination, ready, aim, and fire. Perception, see, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed. This art is terrifying. It's so good. The quickest to react, an untouchable man. Savoir-faire, sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Yeah. Interfacing, master machines, pick locks and pockets. And composure, straighten your back, keep your poker face. Playthrough. Content warning. This game, I don't know what's in it. Yeah. I've heard Encyclopedia is fun, but I kind of already know what the joke with it is. Rhetoric sounds terrible. I kind of love it. I think I want... so I have to pick a signature. So I guess... which of these do I, like, really want to delve into? I think Empath sounds like the most... Or Volition is also really cool. What is setting signature to? Okay, it doesn't say. Wait, how many signatures do I get? Does it tell me? Oh, only one, okay. Either empathy or volition, I think. Suggestion seems a bit rude. Yeah, the art in this is so good. Yeah, Shivers seems also very fun, but I am not very good at that, so I think we're going to be very good at volition. Holding ourselves together and keeping our morale up. That seems useful, considering all of our skills are going to talk to us and be rude to us all the time. Confirm. Okay. Here we go. Heroes are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. R.S. Thomas. I've heard Shivers is fun. I may consider it. Oh? Oh no. Oh no. The game is taking a bit to load. Why is it doing this? Yeah, that's very well slow. I've been meaning to play this one for a while. Okay, I guess I'm waiting for the game to respond. Sorry, folks. I hope that... Okay, there we go. Begin.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Okay, that sounds good.
Ever.
Okay.
Never, ever.
I don't know what the main character sounds like. I know he's like a gruff dude with a big beard. Just to simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon
Okay.
nothing upon nothing.
Oh my gosh. Hey everyone.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Paprika, thank you for the raid. We don't exist right now. We're getting talked to by our ancient reptilian brain. We're non-present at the moment. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for the raid, Freaking Gallus.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Thank you for the follows, Nitriscus and Aslif. Oh, hi Lilium. Hello. Hi Derby Firearms. Hi anyone else? Paprika. Hi Marcy.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from
Hi
you.
Like Hill. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, we're playing Disco Elysium. It's a text dense CRPG. However, now it has full voice acting, so we're listening to those sweet. Oh my god. Nitris says thank you for the sub. Appreciated. Yeah, we're in the void. So they just asked, you got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing. I like nothing.
I know you do, baby. I know.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Oh god. This got really really quickly. We could either do Alanzai, let's go, or I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. I'm gonna do that.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
A prophecy is uttered. We're gonna wake up and it's gonna suck. Sidgerl, thank you for the follow. I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
So one of our skills is telling us that we should ask what's out there to our limbic system. So tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. An evil apes are juking
I mean,
it
that's
out
true.
on the ball. You're one of them.
Hi, Death Angle.
It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
We can ask how big the ball is or how small the apes are. I want to know how small are the apes.
Infinity. infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out. I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Uh-oh. Continue.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Commander motor carriage.
Open your eyes. Hey, we're in a bad state. We're kind of in a bad spot, I think. Yeah, we lost before the game even started. It's so sad. we're in our underwear today, I think. Let's see. I guess I walk around like this, and then I go over to things. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Nikki Eclipse. I don't think this is me. I think this is a cop. You see bottles in the bathtub. Wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Look in the mirror.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink.
Oh, glasses.
A fierce discharge of masculine energy.
Glasses on.
Someone has ripped
Oh, sorry,
half
no,
the
hang on.
faucet off.
There we go. Prophecies uttered. I don't think we're gonna like what we see in this mirror. That's my prophecy. It is a butt cheeks out kind of day, truly. Naked cop.
Hot water sprays.
We don't
from
have to
the
be a cop,
base,
though.
And steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
We're just the outline of a man. We can be whoever we want to be. I'm pretty sure it's a series of terrible things, but we can be whoever we want to be. Because I believe that we've forgotten quite a bit about ourselves.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
I think we also have an ex-wife. Lithune moments. We could wipe the mirror. Or we could back off. We could just be shapeless. I want to know what this does. Yeah, the mirror is saying it. It's really cool. No, I'm doing this. Back off. We get out without knowing who we are? Oh yeah, no, we can leave like this. At least it seems like it. No, okay, yeah. I think we need to go check ourselves in the mirror. Sadly. Yeah, this game is very much in the same. I've not played Kentucky Route Zero, but my understanding is this is very much in the same vein. Except it's like a
mirror
CRPG.
hangs on the wall, covered in steam. You cannot see yourself,
Okay, we've
just
already
the
heard
outlines
this.
of a man. You have no memory of the face that awaits you there,
Yeah,
underneath the soft vapor.
I think after this, I would love to do a Kentucky Route Zero series. But yeah, this game was very much like considered on the idea of like, what if you made a computer RPG in like one city block? And also it's just very text heavy and well written and good, from my understanding. Let's wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Oh yeah, I should probably mention this again because of the raid. I don't know what's in this game, so content warning for like anything, essentially. Specifically, I know that the F slur is used at least once, so it's censored though, so just keep that in mind. Um, at least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Yeah, games that take place in a very small area are great. I'm sorry,
And
touch your
you are.
nose.
Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
It is called dysphoria, I think. I'm scared. I want to stop doing
Don't be
this.
scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
I guess we're gonna wipe the mirror. I mean, Inland Empire told us not to. Abort, you clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there. I think we need to do it.
Behold.
Rip. poor man. Not looking good, buddy.
No idea who this thing is, do you?
I really like this one. Of course I do. It's some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late stage alcoholic. Dear Lord, help me. What is this? I really like this one too. I think we're gonna go with Dear Lord, help me. What is this?
Whatever it is, at least it's dead now. There's clearly rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait,
Oh god.
is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring
You're
yourself.
scaring yourself. Oh my god.
You couldn't stop if you wanted to. It's neurological.
Actually, I'm not sure if I can stop.
No, that would be too insane.
If I can't stop, I wouldn't want to know. Better just keep making it.
Maybe that's how it started. And now it doesn't even matter anymore. You've worn that grin into your face and it will never come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off, too, in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Nice. Oh man. I got EXP from knowing that it's true. The odds of me finding the source, I mean, this one probably won't do anything too bad. I'm not gonna take a 28%. Yeah, let's just let the mirror be. We're gonna be smiling, I think. We're gonna be smiling for a bit. Yeah, there's some good jokes in this game. I think you're gonna hear me laughing quite a bit. Was that our key? Maybe I could have gotten out of here before. Oh, no, shoes. We got a green shoe for our left foot. Great, we're wearing it now. Do you have any other clothing in this house? Oh, is there like a okay, there's not like an automatically determine things key. Alright, we're gonna put this disco-ass blazer on, we're gonna put these pants on. Get ourselves dressed up.
You hear a jingle.
Oh.
Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Ah, there are keys. Fish 'em
It
out.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh no, he looks happy, but like I think yeah. There is some pain beneath that smile, for sure. Oh, you can't hang on. Let me there he is. I'm gonna move here so you can see him. I think Kim Utsuragi I might just need to be here, honestly, which is a weird spot to be as a VTuber, but I'm gonna be here. Just to leave space for all my friends. We got the keys. Okay. Do we have any other clothing in here? Or are we just like wearing this blazer without anything under it? Because that's nuts to me.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny
Pain
fan.
smile.
the other in a
Oh,
light.
tab for highlight?
A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Oh, there's a
Or
necktie.
has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Is there a switch that I can use to turn this off, maybe? Yeah, it is tab, thank you. Okay, we're gonna let's get our shirt before we try and pull this necktie off of this, off this ceiling fan. There we go. God, we're a mess. Alright. Probably should check out that window in a second, too.
Or
Alright.
has it been consigned there as punishment? You
Okay, we can
feel as
reach...
though this creature is your friend.
We can try this
and
twice.
wants to reattach it. You reach out to grab the tie.
Nice.
But what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain.
Uh-oh.
Doom comes over you.
Oh, I failed. Oh, I hurt myself. Rip. Can I, oh.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
I'm guessing this is bad.
Very, very bad. This is the end bad.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You
did I
have
die?
to surrender now. We all do. It gets...
Did I die from that? I think I died. I'd love to touch my fan and die. It's probably gonna take a second to load out and in. Yeah. Any percent. any percent speedrun of Disco Elysium complete. I died as fast as possible. I guess because I had 1 endurance.
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Okay. Do I have to... Oh, I have to redo everything. Alright. We're gonna skip through some stuff. Yeah, these are our stats, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Wait, no, sorry, these weren't our stats. Although, honestly, I might go with these. Or wait, no, I think these were, right? Our motorists were really low. But wait... No, is this right? I don't actually remember. I know that we picked Volition for our signature. Honestly, this might be better, because I think we need the endurance to not die instantly. Because that... that was a problem, I think. Yeah, that's sad. That is really sad. Hopefully we can give our friend a better ending. No hit run of Disco. Okay, thankfully it seems to be loading a lot better. I'm trying to do the exact same. Give me some more. Some more. I'm gonna get off now. Go do let me off.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask
What's waiting for me? How big is the ball? How small are the apes? Duking out. That's sad. What do you mean drowned? Open your eyes. There we go. Okay, this I should be able to get through this pretty quickly this time. I should probably save after I get all my clothing. Yeah, just be like the perfect cop. Yeah. I don't know if there are cheats for this game. I imagine there are. All right, so we're gonna look at all of our stuff. I don't know like what actually affects things in this game, so I'm just gonna try and do everything. Well, everything the same way that I did last time. I don't want to lose any part of what I did in my last try. I'm actually kind of curious about having no face, but also, like, I feel like I already made my decision, you know? I mean, I did die, though, so I can kind of do what I want, right? But also, I feel like having no understanding of like who I am is going to cause problems in the long run. Let's
You hear a
get our
it says
keys. Okay. Talk to the mirror.
a mirror. Hot water. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there. Really? Or as
Wipe
you
the
sleep,
mirror.
abort. You clearly have not thought this through.
Touch it.
There is where to even
Touch my
bet
face.
you are. It's not. It's
Wipe the mirror
beyond.
now.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
What is
Whatever
this?
it is, at least it's dead now.
I have no
Please
idea why
stop.
it's there.
You couldn't stop if you wanted to.
Not sure if I can stop.
That would be too insane.
Better just keep making
Maybe
it.
that's out. What does it even mean?
An expression
You
of
are
pain.
correct.
Let the mirror be for now. Okay. Alright, I need to get my shoes. That's the last thing. And then we're just about back where we were. I mean, our stats are slightly different, but that's fine. Bit more balanced, which is good. We won't get killed in one hit, and we're gonna save our game. Do you really reuse bits and replace the contents? Yeah. Whirling in rags is apparently what our save is called. What is this? Did I miss this last time? Or is this... I'm not sure. Oh yeah, just bottles in the bathtub. Okay. I got my shoes back. I'm normal again. Let's check out her as normal as I can be, right? Oh, the window's not clickable now. I might just not have a thing now. Let's check the thing.
This fan, or has it been consigned there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try that. Pull on the fan, pull on the light bulb. Oh.
Mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Did I get hurt again? We'll turn the lights off.
Are off.
Yeah, I should be able to grab the tie.
You swoop up
nice.
and grab the tie.
There we go.
Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful
wild
tie
and wacky.
with 4 or 5 different patterns. But not to remind.
I got it. I'm wearing a tie now, so that gives me +1 to Inland Empire, and this gives me minus. I could have taken my pants off. Damn it, that would have helped. Okay, so these actually affect your stats. I assumed so. I assume that would be the. Okay, I didn't actually get hurt, thankfully. I still have some health. My journal. My skill tree, skill list. Okay, so we have our keys. Let's open the door. Steal his luck. Yeah. One is -4 entry rate, bad road condition.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
Oh, yeah, another thing that I know about this game, I'm pretty sure this is one of those voices. The people who make this have, like, some... They chose to invite some interesting people to voice their characters. I don't necessarily agree with the positions of a lot of those people. A lot of, like, Red Scare, Chapo Trap House type people. So just keep that in mind. I bought this because I wanted to support the people who actually made the game, but sadly they decided to pick some unique people to voice some of their characters.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
No, I don't trust authority. Why'd you call me officer?
Police officer, sir.
Are you sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
All this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business is that?
I couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I'm not doing that. Who in their right mind will let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna play up the, like, doesn't think he's a cop.
A glib remark. Don't let it stand. Assert yourself.
Better let it go, say nothing.
Retreat is not a winning tactic.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else?
Could it be because of the drinking?
That would do it. I should go now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Fair.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Oh, maybe I missed my shot.
Bye.
It's fine. That's okay. March, the year is 51. She left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Oh, so she wanted to leave really bad. She did not want to see me. Seal site, not available. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. Yeah, we can come back. Yeah, a little bit. Not sure what loading is going to be like in this game, considering how weird it's been running on this computer so far. Honestly, it might just need a reset. Like, my computer might just need a restart, but we'll see what happens. Ah, yes, I believe it is gonna take a bit. Yeah, this game's got interesting vibes. It's kind of cool though. Yeah, I have. There's nothing else really like running that would be taking space from this game. Yeah, I think it's just like a weird issue. I don't know. It'll come back up in a second here. Drink some water. That's important. It's also possible that yeah, the storytelling style is very good. Yes, I have hydrated. I'll hydrate more. Okay. Taking its time. Okay, there we go. Took a bit. I almost wonder, maybe I should be playing this on windowed. Oh, the resolution's too high. That's not the resolution on the screen. That might be affecting it. I did not realize that. Make a new save. Yeah, hopefully that helps. I just set it to my actual resolution. This music is really good. A gust of briny wind washes over you. My other shoe. Now we're walking on two shoes. That's great. Who's this guy? Can we talk to him from here?
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
I got experience.
Like two baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
My brain is telling me the smell of the sea makes you dizzy. The only thing that's composed about me. Yeah, it was set above 1920 by 1080. I don't know why. Hopefully that fixes it. Because yeah, that would. Oh, yep. Okay, now we have good loading. Yeah, it was for some reason by default set above my screen's resolution. It's kind of sci-fi, I think.
You should pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma? You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still smoldering deliciously.
So I put myself in the middle of the screen because I know that on this side there's going to be a character later, and so I want to leave space for him to show up. Because I believe he has his own stats too. Uh, yeah. No, it's kind of its own world. It's a very like magical realism style world. Yeah, it's retrofuturistic. Retrofuturistic. I think that's probably the best way to describe it. It's definitely like its own fantasy world. Um, I know that like one thing. Actually, I shouldn't spoil that. There's like some weird stuff going on. I've heard some stuff about this game's setting. But you broke it out the filter. I can't smoke that.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
Sounds like a bad idea.
The idea seems to make your neck expand. Suddenly, the garish tie feels very snug.
What is the tie
Like a cat
doing?
rubbing itself against its owner's calves. A cat that wants you to smoke a lot. Or you could not do that. No one is making you.
My thoughts are just arguing with each other. It's so good. Well, I'll think about it.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time, though. It doesn't count if it's not all the time. And when you're done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't. Oh,
Smoking them gives massive bonuses.
it's my video game bonuses. I need to get them. He loves to have bonuses. This is one of the things that you need to know about the cop, is that he loves to have a bonus. Alright. Probably don't want to go talk to her, right? That feels...
The door is closed.
I'm gonna leave. Why would I do that? That feels rude. I'm not even gonna knock. Like, she left in a hurry. I feel like she doesn't want to talk to me. Let me put on tab so I can see what's highlighted. That's fair, yeah. Kinda. I think there's a bit more plot as it goes on. Right now we're kind of just wandering the world and dealing with our our funny little brain. Oh, I like this music. Click the mic. Yeah, give it a once over. Big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. This is where the lyrics would be. The speaker's connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's immense, my soul is modest, it's normal sized. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover.
Of course, at this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
You want to eat those You want to eat... Hang on. You want to eat those succulent morsels, don't you? Think I can maybe sing something happy, get people going.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Finished thought. Okay. Sing karaoke. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape and play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening, with more people at the bar then. Get hold of a sad song on tape. Okay, cool. It seems like time only passes when you move, like when you actually do stuff. Water cooler, large bubble rising to the surface. Menu's been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. Can I talk to you?
A man
Man is-
in his
oh.
late 20s
It's
stands
the narrator.
behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you
Super
approach,
hot.
he gives you a sideways glance. That was
Oh.
disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Then looks you down again. I missed that. Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there. Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean by my buddy?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
It feels like both of these feel like stupid questions to ask, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't. And it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Are you the bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm
Where'd
only
this-
standing in.
Where'd the Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Okay, I'll leave you alone. Apparently our buddy's here. Apparently our buddy is by the door. Let's talk to this guy first. I'm guessing I think that's our buddy. And sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tray.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Leave him alone. He's just trying to live. Bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Yeah, empathy has been really useful. I feel like we've learned a lot about these characters that way. You read Baby as Bunny. Hell yeah, super hot bunny. Yeah, Inland Empire has some interesting views on the world, I think. What's this? The sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open 16 o'clock. Okay, now. The Royal Pinball Machine is unplugged. You gotta...
Hello, sweetie.
There we go.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Shake his hand.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he is waiting for your name.
Oh no.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Let's try. Let's go for 58%.
Concentration
Nice.
makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I could say it is not time yet, or I don't really know my name. I don't really know my name.
Okay then.
he processes the information and disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah. Yeah, the sound design for dice rolls is really good. There must be some kind of misunderstanding, or you're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Oh, I really like Kim's voice actor. That's really good.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I... What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body.
Mm-hmm.
I really like, look man, you know, yeah.
Does that mean the body is no longer in the tree?
I don't like dead
Sure.
bodies.
But did you take it down from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging.
God,
for
he's
7 days
smiling at that the
straight.
entire time,
We should
sorry.
go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Buddy, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who I am. What if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Oh. I did not know that. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
If you need something for your headache, there is
Hold
a
on,
general
wait,
store
okay.
nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on
That
your
would do
back.
it. Yeah, I am curious. I'm curious about a lot of the little things that I'm doing that might change things in this.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspector General?
Internal affairs. And I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
You said insignia. These white rectangles. White rectangles, you mean?
Yes,
Point to your sleeve. They're just white rectangles.
they are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Ah.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
Shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
It was not on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Yeah. No one seems to... It's just like, yeah, no, it's fine that you don't know what's happening. What were we supposed to do again?
Talk to the manager. Then we go out back and take the body down.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's
After
go.
you, officer.
Yeah, so I knew... Hang on, I can probably move myself a little bit to the left. Now I'm a character in Disco Elysium. And I think that's great. End. You can inspect the victim's body, interview the cafeteria manager, and report our missing badge. Thankfully, it's still pretty early in the morning, it's 8:50, so we got some time. Yeah, his patience is divine. Alright. The man with the...
The
Oh,
man
right.
with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gant, right? You run this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41.
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. What is golden orange like a fart? I kind of like this one. It smells like liquor.
Are you kidding me?
No, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
Eclipse famous character has 10 in every stat. Yeah. Good cop amnesia cop routine.
See? Everyone agrees it's your color scheme.
That's true.
We're on the right track.
Conceptualization is right.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
I probably should have let Kim, because he was going to say something and I didn't let him.
Yes, of course.
Good comp dataist? Yeah. Yeah.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
Oh.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also
Yeah,
took
Kim
you
is
a
cool.
while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
I hate this dude.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm. I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes,
Ask them.
yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
The cafeteria manager's clearly agitated again. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
He points to the kitchen behind him. And how do we get there, then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit
He points to
through
the
that.
west.
Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Oh yeah, the voice lines in this game, like, most of them were... Well, I'm guessing that's a mix of, some of these voice lines were probably recorded in studio when the game was being originally produced, and then some of them were probably produced, or recorded, remotely. So, odds are they are actually different mics, possibly between lines, even.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Why'd Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you avoid the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
Sure does. Yeah. I know they live in pretty different areas. That's all. We got 30 XP.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
There. Yeah, good point.
no, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. Pretty good.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Yeah, I know that, like, voice lines were placed in this game in the same sort of way that, like, 3D first-person cutscenes were placed in Wasteland 3. They were very interspersed. Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
What do I owe this? What do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages.
He also he dramatically turned the page in the ledger.
Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
Did my tie just speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
I'm not comfortable with this. Try to somehow tuck the tie
The
away.
lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Oh, okay. So that's really like, I do like the kind of the implication here, which is that like your tie isn't talking to you, right? But like you're nervous about money because you just woke up from like a bender, right? And you're nervous about money. Like Kim is able to like visibly see this in a way that's like complete, right? While you're just kind of like, it's all just narration for you. That's really cool. I like that a lot.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Yeah. All right. Can I just like offer to pay? I think I'm good. What exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
No, I'm just getting my bearings.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
I don't have any money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Yeah, I gotta get 130 by tonight.
Officer,
Alright.
maybe you are better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't remember where my home is.
Officer, you really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
A pattern creases on his forehead. Yeah, I like him a lot.
Good luck.
Okay.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
I really don't remember.
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, near? South, maybe?
You don't really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I could go for Hobocop, but also I have disagreements with like that. The choice to use that word is interesting. Can I trace the way back somehow? The exact street, the exact number on a building.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe
Okay.
a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh god, there are a lot of these, huh? Yes, these are thoughts. They help you do things, but they take time. We don't really have much time right now, so I'm gonna focus on the actual physical world before doing that. About you got anything cool to say?
Hello again, sweetie. I see you've met up with your colleague.
The lieutenant nods politely.
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
Maybe I am.
And have you found anyone to be sweet to?
Oh god, some of these are really bad. No, I'm done with mating rituals this time around. I don't know, Wink. Maybe I have. I had once. Wink twice, but then I lost her. Oh god. Making you want to watch Memento again. I don't really want to talk about that right now.
I'm sorry if I was being overly familiar. I know we've only just met. You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
What a rude thing to say. Jesus Christ. What? Sweetie needs money? Do sweeties get money? I'm just gonna listen to the Esprit. How'd you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
Want you to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime? No, we're not gonna say that. That's bad. Nothing. I was just thinking of the lyrics to a song. Want to roll with me?
Yes. Probably Roll With Me by the Fletchers. People often quote the Fletchers at me. Morel says it's my theme song.
Yeah. I gotta get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.
I feel like the version of this character that I'm playing is like he's kind of lost it. Like he doesn't know who he is, right? But he's not like completely like socially inept, I guess. Like he's still figuring out what happened, but he's not gonna like say completely ridiculous nonsense to people. If that makes sense. Get the max party size. I think it's 2 in this game. I don't think that there are other people you can bring aboard. I think that's supposed to like be a joke on that on CRPGs just having like huge party sizes and you just like slowly gathering up a party for no reason. Pay for the damages. Who made the call reporting the crime? Okay. I think we should go find Kim's motorcycle, because there are a couple things we have to do on the shortwave. Keep a snow melts in this wheelbarrow. Shrine sign reads, "Fuck the police." Fair. Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. What's your deal?
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
The young woman looks up at you. You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
Click on. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Yeah, he's not Jared Leto Joker. He's just lost. Cool. What are you doing here?
I'm working.
Working on what?
I have a greenhouse in the yard there.
There's discomfort. She stops mid-sentence.
Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't have, trying to get some work done. Go on. It's okay.
As you probably know, there's a corpse hanging from a tree there. It smells pretty bad, so I have to take breaks.
Don't worry, miss. We are here to clean it up. You can get to work soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Most
My head
gladly.
is about to explode from all the salts I've had to inhale.
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
What's up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What's in the east?
The harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
Yeah, should explain NWA to me.
Some shops and a bridge. The Canal Bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
Thanks, that's all for now.
No problem.
She nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. I have to run.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with a canary yellow glove.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Nice. Excellent. What do these do? Okay, +1 interfacing. That's good.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Cappuccino Flack, thank you for the follow. That, my follow sound works very well with this game, I have to say. It fits the vibe. There are bottles inside. You pick them up if you had a bag. I'm guessing this is where our body is. Yeah, there it is. Looking rough. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. That's our friend, actually. Kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. That makes sense. Kind of bit of money and some magnesium for morale. Probably talk to the kid. He looks like he's throwing rocks at this body. Not ideal.
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid,
Oh.
then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like
I like
a
the lady.
gremlin.
I like the lady on the bench too. She's nice. You have a heart of gold. Let me take it from you. Yeah, she gave me her gloves because she had more. That's really sweet. He doesn't really look like a 12-year-old, but that's fine.
Oh yeah, Nappa Kuno.
Moment of your time, please.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Oh.
Yeah, Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Yeah, electrochemistry is a bit rough. What forces?
You will see.
Okay. Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we want now?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Oh god. Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
Didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, well, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Oh.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Ain't anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost.
Oh, yep, there's one. There's one. They do censor it, though. Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Not great that these kids are throwing rocks at this body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like
the
a
game
bull
just does
gag
that.
in his mouth.
There's actually a, I believe there's a thought on censorship that removes that, which is interesting. Like it's a choice, the statement.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural
We're not doing
angle.
that.
The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched
We
nostrils.
could try to let go of our nose without throwing up, but I don't think that's a good idea. God, what is that? Why is it so bad? Him takes a while to speak sometimes, and I don't know why.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer.
No
one is judging.
The F-slur. Yeah.
He's about to blow. Cock's gonna blow, Kuno.
Turn away, leave. How are we gonna get this body down? Hang on, let me see if there's more interactables. I don't think the rope is a unique interact. I think we might need to come back when we have something to deal with that smell. The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at a pile? I don't know. Would this reduce morale? We'll try it.
Because it's nice and
Oh,
orderly.
we failed.
Well-laid pallets. Easy on the eyes.
I guess when we have higher perception, we can come back.
There's more to this.
Oh.
You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
It seems like there's something behind that, for sure. My sense is that Inland Empire is, like, somewhat mystical. Like, there's definitely some sort of, like... It's beyond physical, whatever's going on with Inland Empire. Ah, yes, let's use the run functionality. Yeah, the actual, the bad slur that you don't want to use. Let's see.
This Post Lavatorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Sure. Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Kim is just like, why are you doing
seems
this?
Happy.
Okay, that's fine. We did it.
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Ooh,
There is
burn.
a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble
Okay.
then, I can give you an orientation.
Fine. Let it be.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay,
A
forget it.
moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Work bit together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation.
Yeah, Kim
what do you
seems
want to
good.
know?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Ask
Your
again.
brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them.
He narrows the single
Your
eyebrow.
eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening to me?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
So what can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Accept your thraldom, I guess?
The lieutenant relaxes
So
his
weird.
eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
You ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Okay, well, you're causing the problem then,
The
sir.
lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His concerns are material and extrinsic. But this isn't an old school case.
I get it. You're one of those old school detectives.
So what? That makes you the new school? God spare us. For real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
Love it.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself
Oh,
take place.
yeah, that's a. Sometimes these thoughts actually think of good things.
We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
I don't trust electrochemistry. I feel like it's gonna get me killed. That's all for now. I'm not gonna say either. Those are both rude.
Good. Let's change the subject.
Tell me about the case. Like, I don't want to know
What do
who
you
this
want
guy
to know?
is. Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you told me
You want
before.
me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Ah, so I'm guessing that the dead man is security guard from Wild Pines. Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Intellect is 4, I believe. Can I look at that during conversation? I can. Awesome. Sorry, intellect is 3. Because I boosted psych, or physique, and lowered motorics. The hell is somebody leveling up? Ah. Yeah, I still have a ways to go. That's right. And the RCM is?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens
Okay, yeah,
Militia.
yeah.
We're the police in this city.
Of course. Yeah, I understand everything right now.
Just to be clear, We are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
We're from different precincts. Why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I am in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecile cop-off.
Cop-off.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Okay, that's fair. Let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Actually, I have all I need now.
Good.
I don't really think you seem to be following me is important, because obviously he's following me because we're working on the same case, so we're not going to ask stupid questions, I don't think. One day I'll play this game and I'll do like a stupid questions run, but for now I'm just going for, you know,
Old call box with
normalcy.
a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Oh. What does this
An
do?
off-key melody starts playing after you ring the doorbell. Then a woman...
Oh, this is
picks up
literally
the
just a big
receiver.
call box. Huh.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time for your stupid games.
This is the police. Please open the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. I thought you were... But the doorbell is broken, and the bookstore shouldn't even be on the list anymore. So I can't help you. Please don't call here again. Thanks.
A single
Okay.
beep indicates that the line has gone dead.
There are a lot of these. Empty card.
This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably not connected yet.
Andrew Orlando Hair SCI.
You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon.
Yeah.
Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair.
Isn't that police? Because it would be something civilians. Oh no, sorry, that was RCM. Yeah, I don't know what SCA means. Artemetep's boxing for young athletes in gym.
All you hear is static, but no one answers the call.
24-hour window.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens.
Emma's Fashion Atelier.
You wait for a minute or two, but all you get from the call box is silence. No
Chiron's
one
taxi.
answers the call. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a lighter.
Rip.
The doorbell doesn't work anymore.
Slipstream SCA.
You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but isn't saying anything.
Hello, is anyone there?
Yes, hello. This is Tracy.
Oh, this is scary. This is really scary.
Have you come to place an order?
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off
God.
an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
Hold on, Tricentennial Electrics. I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA.
My God.
The lieutenant exchanges a look with you.
Sorry?
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
It's a woman, and she knows you.
God.
You're No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you?
This is... Who are you? Where are you?
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Of course I care. It's just that I've been going through a tough time. This is a tough time.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been distant, as if my mind's
This is
been
sad.
wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget.
Getting big Eternal Sunshine vibes here. Forget out what?
She sounds like she's about to cry.
Oh god, please don't cry.
She doesn't answer.
Hey, are you still there?
Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
Fuck.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call.
I thought that was the most dramatic one.
On the call box.
That was a good one. Fortress Accident, SCA.
Silence. No one's home at Fortress Accident.
Protocol Ice City.
Silence. No one answers the doorbell.
Main hall, building B, whirling in rags.
Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell.
East Delta
They don't
Pinball.
want silence.
Alright. You got any thoughts on that, Kim? Nope, okay. Well, I may have completely hallucinated that, who knows? Okay. That's useful. Yeah. Info. Oh, these are detailed. Geez, these might take a while to read through. We'll do this at some point. We got in touch with someone. I don't know if it was a good idea. It might have not been a good... Yeah, we need to... Okay, we need to go see if we can find, like, a gas mask or something, I think. Because we cannot deal with this body until we cannot smell it. And that's on God. Let's see if we can find Kim's... Is this Kim's vehicle? Said he has a motorcycle, though, right?
Vapor emanates from the large
Oh, right, there's gonna be
engine
narration.
on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Ah, this is the car that woke me up. Open the
In
door.
the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, what are we looking for? What is this machine? Okay, yeah, this is his car.
This is the Caprice Kinema, my motor carriage. You can use the toolbox and the radio if you'd like.
Motor carriage, motor carriage. Something bad with a motor carriage. A dark lump rises in your throat.
What is this sinking feeling I have with the words motor carriage?
Nothing, nothing. It's probably nothing. Forget I brought it up. Please proceed with the carefree lollygagging.
This must be what woke me when I arrived. When you arrived in Marnez, the infernal noise.
Yes, sorry about that. The Caprice Kinema does have a rather distinctive engine sound.
He says it with very badly concealed pride.
Nice. Do all policemen in the RCM have such cool motor carriages?
The Caprice motorcar does provide most of our patrol vehicles, yes.
I see. Interesting. Look around the cabin again.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out
Old
toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Yes, we need to talk to the people on the radio. We need to get money to pay off the cafeteria, and we also need to figure out what happened to our badge.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows
Possible.
like a feline eye. And then you hear something.
Very possible he was involved in a car crash.
The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Hey, seems bad. Whenever a woman's voice greets me in this game, I get nervous. Let's see.
This is Precinct 57.
Okay, this is normal.
Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static rattling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking, with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Hi, this is me here. I work at your station.
10-4, what's your status? Over.
My status is, it's not good.
10-18, 10-20, over.
Please just talk human to me. These numbers mean nothing to me.
State your message, sir. Over.
I need to report my badge is missing.
10-9, repeat message. Over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
Hey, who is this?
This is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
Odds are the main character probably speaks in a French accent. I'm just not very good at it, so I'm doing like a Southern accent. Southern American accent. No, the other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vitmar, sir. Over.
Did he
It's
lose
not
his
good.
memory along with his fucking badge?
Who lost his badge?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
That's my name.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not use his badge.
No, I definitely am a cop. Or was.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
I am not Dick Mullen.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
You know, just move on. I just want to get a report and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Mac Thorson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now?
Lost my badge. It's fine.
He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Damn.
Ask him. Ask
Oh, I
him
might.
if he lost his gun too. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
I don't have my gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
Don't sweat it, Bratan. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
I agree.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
I could lie to them. I kind of want to. I'm going to give it a shot.
Even
I missed.
before you can get the words out, everything gets scrambled in your brain.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun. Okay, I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't lose his gun. Or his phone, whatever that means.
Bratton equals brother.
Ask him to
I don't know what that
describe it.
means.
His gun. Not as fun. Just the gun will do.
Haha, a funny guy.
Satellite Officer McLean requests a description of your weapon. Over.
Oh, request a description, huh? We'll give him one. Describe the plasma gun.
The plasma gun? For starters, it's massive. Got flared coolant vents along the front and hydrogen flask sticking out too.
Then come again, please. Over.
It's got a magnetic accelerator and arc that accelerates the energized ball of periwinkle blue hydrogen-based plasma to near light speed.
I'm going to need to put you on speaker for a second. Over.
In contact, it detonates with the power of a dying star, erasing... Sometimes I'm going to do wild stuff because it's fun. Erasing every living thing from existence. Oh, and did I mention it's dripping with sexy blue plasma?
The officer is describing his genitalia in exaggerated terms. Over.
Host in heaven. Did he lose his gun and his mind?
Yes. It's so big and huge and powerful.
God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
Oh yeah, Necktie calls you that, gotcha.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of cocoa noodle by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his ass, but he still got his wiener. Oh,
Rude.
man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
I left it as... I might actually do this one, it's pretty good. I left it at his mom after I saw him at night. Tell him that.
That's a negative. Not going to say that. Over.
It's a very good one. Very supportive and kind. They are all cops.
What's he saying? Share with the class.
He said he sodomized your mother.
The prick ate Mama's vanilla waffles at the captain's birthday party. Some nerve he's got. Sure her vanilla waffles were the only thing he ate?
Hey.
Shut up, Chester. This isn't funny. This is my mom
Got
we're
him.
talking about.
Got him.
Tell him to apologize right now.
Sergeant Orson requests that you apologize for the claims that you made about his mother. Over.
Hey, if you don't like the fallout, maybe don't fuck with the Firewalker.
Like he says you shouldn't have antagonized the Firewalker in the first place.
Who?
Satellite Officer V.
Firewalker.
I'm afraid he might be referring to himself as Firewater, sir.
Oh, sorry, not Firewalker, Fire... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, Firewalker.
Firewater? He's lost it. Fuck it. Tell him to find his goddamn badge and gun. That's the only thing that matters.
Satellite Officer V.
No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good without my gun, thanks.
I'm going to report that you are in pursuit of your service weapon. Over.
In pursuit of his.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
I am in dire need of... This is the worst time to say this, but yeah, sure.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
Yeah, the radio operator's really good.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well, I guess he'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Vicmar said...
Who cares what this Vicmar said? Pull on their heartstrings. Enough, officer. This begging is below your dignity.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
He says it's important to the case.
He isn't getting a red cent. You can tell him that.
Request denied, sir. Over.
Okay, I heard you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
That's all for now. Uncall 31st.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
What a nightmare.
18 kilometers to the south, in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd has gathered around Communication Officer Jules old boy, Pidier, around a dozen cops.
Hey, Cam.
The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, a buzz with laughter when Officer Judith Minnow enters. Her left arm is in bandages and her hair trimmed short.
What is going on here? Did something happen?
What happened is my partner made contact. It's not good. He's lost his badge and his sidearm. He seemed confused, delirious even.
I like that this is like just what my character's imagining, or it's real. Who knows?
Man, the torso Torsen is finger fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance.
Yeah, Mullen was fucked, alright. Sounded fucking drunk to me.
Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit.
This guy's Kyle Mooney to me.
I mean, before he started begging for money, it was...
Enough! None of this is funny. It's fucking sad. That's what it is. He's a cop. He's one of us, goddamn this.
We must help him.
Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink? Go jogging with him in the morning and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
I just know we can't give
You
up
have a
on him
heart
as
of
a
gold.
guest.
Don't let them take it from you.
Brutes Reborn, thank you for the follow. I don't know why I still have a job. It's wild.
Mac, man the door.
Oh, sorry, someone's trying to slip out
Nobody told
unnoticed.
me. I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain. Or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together.
I guess I can hold off the report for a few days.
Good. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work.
Far north, on the other side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hand in the motor carriage.
Pull out the pull-out toolbox.
A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Work is work.
You would probably use all this, right? Pry
The
bar.
pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
Cane cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
Flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
Back.
Pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and
Run
the
your
radio
fingers.
on its hook.
Yeah. Run your fingers over one of the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Yeah, my sense is that the 41st or whatever it is, our friend here's police department is not doing very well. I think Kim's is a bit more organized from what I've seen so far.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation.
We're not going anywhere right now. Okay.
Alternative.
Yeah, don't even think you can drive my MC. Alternative translation. Okay. Let's see if we can use our tools to get into that that area on the right. Also, did I get a level up? I did. I have enough to get another rank in something. What about Shivers? Shivers seems cool. Let's get Shivers. Cool. Actually, wait. Oh, okay, these actually give you like things. Or wait, what's the difference between a learn skill and a? Let's see. Yeah, I can't really tell. It seems like it's just like the raw number. Like, it seems like that's the way that this works. If someone knows... Yeah, just a terrible phone call increasing my skills. My stopper fare is bad, but that's because of an item, I think. Yeah, I have a -1 from an item. Can I increase? No. Okay, so you cannot increase these with points. This is my motorics are gonna be bad for the entire game. That's fine though. I think we're gonna increase this. That seems fun. Cool. We got shivers. We got chills. I'm assuming we want a pry bar for the door there. We'll equip a flashlight too, just in case. Okay. Let's see if we can pry these aside with the pry bar.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material.
Okay, no. Right, because we don't know why we're looking at it yet, which is an interesting little mechanic. How about you? What's your deal? The letter R wears a crown. On the room below, a light above descending. Interesting. Oh, wait, there's something here. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
This trash container is... There's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case.
The game narrates itself.
Still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in here? Him takes his time. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. Does Kim not have this line? Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. Yes, I feel like there's something in there. It's just a hunch. Maybe someone threw something in there. How do we get the lock open? No, or pry bar. Alright, he said. We could try using a pry bar, the one that you took from the motor carriage, or ... Oh, that's not gonna work well. I mean, hopefully we don't get hurt. Yeah, no, 8%.
Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just isn't bending.
What kind of metal is this? This is fucking shit. The quality of the metal is not the problem. From what I see, it's sturdy enough. I guess they just forgot to put some lines in here. He's enjoying your little failure. He finds it amusing. He's reveling in the sweaty rage of your face.
He's enjoying your little
Oh, there
failure.
it is.
He finds it amusing.
The quality of metal is not the problem. From what I
Gotcha.
see, it's sturdy enough.
Oh, wait, no, he said the line. Okay. He just takes a bit for some... I don't know what's happening there. Pick the container. Oh, bad idea. Don't hurt yourself, buddy.
Unsatisfying. Hurtful. You hear a ringing sound, but not quite hollow. The can seems to be full.
That's it, I can't pry it
Let's
open.
ask the manager for the key. This is...
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know why I did that. I'm not hanging... I feel like hanging on a thing with all your weight is such a bad idea. That will get you hurt. Yeah, let's go into the... Let's go talk to the manager and see if we can get the, trash can open. Close for winter. Okay, we need to use the main entrance. Hate to see it. Hate to get damaged that way. Yeah, that's how you get impaled by your pry bar. Such a good bad idea. That's right. Okay, go get a snack. Probably be going for about an hour more. We'll be back on Friday. Maybe tomorrow? I don't know. I have to decide if I actually want to do this tomorrow. Because it is supposed to be my variety day, but I'm having fun with this.
Can I help you?
Trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
I will behave. I'm gonna get banned.
Why?
Better watch
to
out.
keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Wonder what this feeling is.
Prod at him and find out.
Like, you're right. It does seem callous guarding your leftovers from the poor, but like, we do also need the keys, and I don't want to piss him off. I'll say it. Doesn't it seem callous to you guarding even your leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you? Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling Rags is not special in that regard.
Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought, or Mazovianism.
Maybe I am Krasmazov.
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
No, wait. What if I am Krasmazov?
We should return to the case of your mistaken identity at a later time, officer. This was about the trash container.
We need those keys.
What for? Mazov? Are you planning to nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case.
That's a really good line. Like, the way that it loops around, if you pick those lines, that's really fun.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question.
We must share the
First
trash.
we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna find that banger. Stretch. Good plan. I should see if I can get someone to animate like a little GIF of like a chibi eclipse stretching, and then have that be like my stretching screen. That sounds cute. Okay. So we have the key now. So let's open the trash up. Oh, this is a whole other area. Hang on. We're gonna focus on the task at hand for now, and then we're gonna go over there. Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have the premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time.
There we go.
This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Look under the boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Good thing I'm wearing gloves.
A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Look at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to
Oh,
unspool
God.
from the garbage, A rank
Are we gonna
corpse
wear
smell
that?
fills the air.
The victim's clothes?
Oh.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Wait, so whoever opened this up, well, I don't know. Maybe whoever did this had to have a key to the garbage. Maybe.
Drop them in here, officer.
Yeah, let's bag it.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
So he searched the jeans and he's looking into the
the
container.
belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Let's see.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt,
Ah, shirt.
olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ick.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Burnout towel, a mug, that's all.
Alright. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask those kids who put them here.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Check it out.
They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
The blue plastic clipboard.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well...
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
The mug, I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Yikes. An antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
Take the mug.
Mm-hmm.
The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug and returns his sight to the trash.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Yeah, it seems like there's like some specific like racialized imagery.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
I kind of want to know what Kim thinks about it, if he's willing to talk about it. No, I don't think so. Alright. Yeah, we got this terrible mug. How do I use the interact button? Here we go.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
There's actually quite a lot to read into here, actually. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
Man, this is about to get rough. This mug is an example of prejudice. I'm going to use an example of what not to do. I'm going to push this into the face of every merchant I find and tell them this is your inane ideology. The mug will be useful. By denouncing it, I can earn political capital to mask my badass hustling, i.e. fraud and embezzlement. The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh anymore? All of these suck. I think picking up the mug was a bad idea. We kind of had to do it. I think I'm going to use this as an example. That's the best one out of all these.
It was in the trash.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Just call it out when you see it. Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Just finish your case. Why do you have to do anything else with that?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much.
I want to get into that mug talk again.
But it will not happen. The mug talk.
Okay. It's really bad. Alright, I need to save. It's causing problems. We're gonna save. I really wanted. I want to know about this mug. Oh yeah, let's look at our ledger. That's important. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers
it's the
hanging
ledger
from...
you found in the trash.
There we go.
A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board.
Yeah, it's
barely
good.
held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
I think I got it.
Right. What more do you need? A rubber condom stuck to the back. A graffito that says defeated. I think you catch the drift. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
Don't smell the ledger. Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back, you see the embossed letters, RCM.
What did you say the color was?
Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
I have a -1 from Lonesome Long Way Home at the moment. Let's inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned? Point to the sticker. Come on, buddy. I'm guessing they'll fix this in a soon to be released patch because it's a little ridiculous.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting. What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How can I...
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read that?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like, for example?
All RCM vehicles have had lights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
It's got to explain that to me. That's fair. That's all, thank you.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Where's the white papers?
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, Case files commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20,
I love this narrator.
maybe 30 cases, undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
I burned out all right.
That's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The
Yeah.
handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
Sometimes I'll do like a first glance and just know which one I'm going to pick, so I'll just pick it. Sometimes I'll read through them. You know, play the game yourself if you want to see what all the stuff is, right? I'm kind of just doing my version of this character. There's mention of a naming convention here.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Let's see, what are these names like?
A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from small fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh, and they're written in capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
And my cases appear to imply some kind of naming convention.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with titles.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why's that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Yeah.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
Aw. What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died.
Ooh.
It was a workplace accident.
God, Kim. All right, buddy. I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Commit paper.
Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event.
Cam, do you have a pen?
The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. It's downright incriminating. He has little choice but to give you one, although he really does not want to. He is not really saying anything, just standing there, looking at them.
Can I have one?
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
With this beauty, commit to paper.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity.
So we're trying to figure out who killed this guy. And also the caller who called in the murderer, we don't know who they are, so we're trying to figure that out.
Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Yeah, makes the most sense.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man.
The rest are a bit esoteric. I'm done inspecting these. Close the case
You
files.
don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
I could try reading the case files with logic. 58%. I'll give it a shot.
Yes,
Nice.
You can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Wait, HDB41, weren't those Officer Precinct?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Those aren't my initials. I'm not feeling them.
Feeling isn't really the jurisdiction we're in right now. Probably for the best, because HDB feels like bad news from yesteryear. Like shit, honcho.
How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
The Next World Mural.
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct. Overnight on 1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, appears on an 8-story tenement overlooking central Jamrock. The building is a sparsely inhabited ghost tower, part of a failed real estate development called Grand Couronne.
I know this is gonna take a while, but also like in game time, but also like we have some time. Like it's still the afternoon. Hopefully getting money or somewhere to sleep doesn't take too long. We'll see.
The mural is enormous. 2 silhouettes, a man and a woman, are kissing. The text cut into their form reads, "True love is possible only in the next world. For new people, it is too late for us. Wreak havoc on the middle class."
Huh.
People call it that thing and that fucking thing. It's visible for miles. In 2 days, the station's complaints desk gets clogged with requests to remove the bummer. You and your partner are assigned to the case.
Sorry, I'm just reading that over again. Jeez.
The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the belles lettres have the literage of industrial paint to cover the surface. One of the graffito artists is rumored to be rich. They take responsibility for the execution, but not the design. The ideologue of the Next World Mural, as the crew calls it, remains an unknown.
Wait, do I ever find out who came up with it?
The case files do not show you finding the author of the design.
Read on.
The crew agrees to clean up after themselves. However, your partner, JV, is against the removal, citing public support for conservation. This leads to a debate in Precinct 41, which then spreads to the streets of Jamrock, ending in a rare plebiscite organized by you and the rest of Row 3. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message, all of Lakeside, Central Jamrock, and Villalobos, plus half of the eminent domain, participate in the vote. Although the case begins with what appears to be a lot of rambling on the streets as to how juvenile and stupid the mural is, given a choice between two options.
Keep the mural. It is right.
A staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the opposition were a loud minority, and that love truly is possible in the next world for new people, and it is too late for us.
All that remains is to wreak havoc on the middle class.
In any case, it appears to have been a rare case of civil activity in the quarter, and agreement as well. What do you want to tackle next?
I can revisit it. I'm actually gonna try and get some stuff done first.
A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Let's read the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work.
Misconduct fine.
A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields.
Station call.
These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
Field autopsy.
A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs.
Enough of these closed forms.
Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
I hate authority, but also he did just heal us.
The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched
Put away for now. Okay, that took a while, but that was cool. I also have a pen now, which is cool. Alright. Did we get a level up? No, we got quite a big XP though there. We should ask the kids what happened here with the trash can. Does this kid talk? Take one step closer. I want to ask you some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away.
What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to
sorry.
pull, pig?
Yeah, pretty good start.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'll leave her alone. I don't think the kids are gonna be very helpful. Go talk to the manager again. Probably put my tools away, huh? I feel like talking to people with these things out is not gonna really get me in. Not gonna make people very happy with me. Me and the game are both quiet, huh? Strange. Wait, how am I quiet? Am I quiet? I can turn up the game a bit. I think I'm pretty loud, though. Yeah, I don't know.
I help you?
Huh. Yeah, no, I'm at normal volume. I'm even a bit high now. It might be something on your end. Here's your trash container. Okay.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
I found the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Did someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Who else's keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Seems almost impossible that I would be quiet. Let me... Are you sure that Twitch isn't low? Like, you don't have, like, Twitch's actual, like, in-player audio low? Am I quiet? People who are watching, please let me know if I'm quiet, because I can't tell.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road.
Huh. Why am I quiet? That's super weird. Yeah. Whole stream is a bit quiet. Huh. That's really weird. Yeah, I'm at like almost full volume right now. Volume's at 20, it's fine for you. Okay. Let me check. I'm not being gated or anything, right? I mean, I have some gating on, but that's just... That shouldn't do anything. Let me check it on my end. You can hear me and the game loud and clear. Let me... I just want to see what my stream sounds like. Oh, wait, hang on. That's not Twitch.tv. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna talk so that when I actually open it, I can hear something. It sounds normal to me. I don't know. Disco's going well. Hydrate. I'm actually out of water. I'll be right back. Hi. I have water to drink now. I've returned with water. Yeah, if it's quiet, I would also check your Chrome tab volume. Could be any variety of things. But yeah, like on my end it sounds good, so... It seems almost impossible that it'll be quiet because I'm dipping into the yellow on my voice, which is, yeah, loud. Anyways, water. I'm gonna quickly do a tweet. Just to reiterate that I'm doing this. We have about a half an hour left. The viewership has been really good. I'm very excited about that. Okay. Yeah, it could just be the game. I don't know though, because like on Streamlabs I see my audio is moving into the yellow, which means that it should be working, right? I don't know. Did you track down the CS Municipal?
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. Two men, their faces rough and swollen,
it's better now?
jump out. They look at the container despondently.
Huh, weird.
CSM is written on their backs.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I did do like a tiny boost. I don't know if that helped at all. Yeah. I guess because it has its own manual gating. That's weird.
Thank you anyway.
Thanks. Talk about
Yes?
something else. Need to talk to him about something.
What thing?
Saw a sign at the mess hall. The mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types.
Could be,
Think they're
yeah.
Big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay.
Do I have
on
a filter on
time.
there? Maybe it's just like a volume thing? No, because this is all... Why do I have desktop audio down next to mono? That seems bad. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Let it go, you're above gratuitous
We
baiting.
should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Yeah, for sure. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Stereo time. Guard, I saw a sign that I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
I have a search warrant.
No, you don't.
How do you know?
If you had a warrant, you'd be shoving it in my face right now. Besides, the RCM doesn't do search warrants. I know the law. You'll just have to wait for the kitchen to open. If you have to get in there, which you don't.
There's something else I want to talk about.
What?
Or ask about.
You feel like you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay. Goodbye. Right. I kind of want to see about talking to the person in the woman in the other room. I'm curious about her. Wonder if she knows anything. I'm kind of getting hyper invested in the in being in the cop part of this, but also I kind of want to figure out who killed this person.
The door is closed.
Knock.
There is no answer. A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I'm so alone.
The door is indifferent to your loneliness. The world does not care.
Not again.
Still no answer.
Not getting much harder.
Still nothing. The loop, he doesn't like where this is going.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Yikes, okay, well, I guess we're not talking to that person. Oh. Yeah. I wonder what's up with her. Hope she's alright. Don't know what her deal is, though. Funny stranger woman. Alright, and then we're gonna head back out. Oh wait, hang on. The Union Hall's open. Or sorry, no, the kitchen's open. Talk to the chef.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Some logic failure. It's very funny. Mr. Quebec, I'm here on official police
The man
business.
puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
He got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. What? What do you mean by that, sir?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Part of the whirling... Actually, yeah, I'm drawn to the dude's cobalt blue.
It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Alright, let's talk to the manager about it. Probably gonna say something completely nuts. Stay masculine. Stand your streams with stay masculine.
You
That's
have
right.
a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Thorn Hawthorne, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Saw another thing of the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you know? Do
No,
you have?
I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Hi, St. Karopi. Disco 1 through 8 were cancelled.
So, I haven't
You
opened
have a heart of gold.
cleaned the whole
Don't
place
let them take it from you.
St. Karopi, thank you for the follow.
And I haven't found a key, so
Epic.
good luck with that.
Okay.
Yes?
About that money now.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much show you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real.
Oh, that would do it.
Like what?
Alright, let's see if we can open this door. I don't think we're going to be able to, but give it a shot. Why not?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
I wonder why our man here is so interested in blue. It's interesting. Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Try to push on the door.
The door does not budge.
Okay. I think that's gonna be a later thing. Disco 9 is the condensed version of Disco 1 through 8. Knives. Yeah. Ah, we got a Nosifed. Healing item. Anything else in here before I check out what's on the west side? No, I think we're checking out the west side. Yeah, exactly. Get it all out there at once. Do a single disco dance instead of 9 of them. The music in this rules, it's so good. Okay. I wonder... Okay, here's an idea. What if I tried to mimic the UI on this side with like some art stuff? Like, tried to like fake extend it using the Clip Studio Paint, and like cropped my model so that I was like one of the character cards, and then I would move around in there. It's doable. It would be really hard to do. I think it'd be cute though. I should totally do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I gotta do some messing around with it, but it's definitely doable. I would have to. I think the thing that I would want to do first is just copy paste this like strip here a bunch of times, and then I guess grab the frame, and then I could do something. I could probably just grab some parts that I have from my promo for this for the background. I think that would look really cool. You'd see less of me, but I think it would look really neat. Oh. Erotica without actual erotica. I believe this is a bookstore. There's an entrance. Book about that tag. This book, you don't really understand what it's about, nor does it seem important. It takes willpower to even read the author's name, Jean Casse, from Iguania. A book about Boyadera culture, from its freedom and roaming upstream. Book about the future. The government reads your mind using radio technology. I see. Check out the bookstore. It is very minimalistic, yeah. Definitely doable. Yeah, because if I'm going to be over here anyways, I might as well, you know, might as well have fun with it. Okay. Old sports magazines tucked away in a dark corner. The book collects the national recipes of Arda. They are all about lake trout. Great. Anything I can touch?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Look through the pile of Wirral-related items.
An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition.
Small clips. It's a tabletop game.
There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure gamebook titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
Anything that really catches my eye.
There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game, new maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Disco Elysium. Storekeep, what board games? Actually, hang on. Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda, a very educational game for those interested in geography. Raubritta is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
God. Well, I have children, a family?
It certainly feels like whatever you are will die with you.
Oh, God. Oh, Inland Empire, you don't gotta go there. I don't feel as if I have any kids.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
What about these Wirral things?
Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among those types. You know, who are into those kind of things. Personally, I don't like it. Not at all. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts, that they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Whatever you are will end with you is so painful. I love it. We have, like, no money. We're not buying any of this.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Hell Half Narrow, thank you for the follow. I would love to play TTRPGs together and get into the occult. That sounds fun.
A golden pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
I'm not gonna ask this one. Curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
So are you the owner of the store?
I am! The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
You can summon Bloodbrick, if you want.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find
Oh, we've
the
talked
most
to her before,
welcoming
yeah.
approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Who's the little girl standing outside?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yeah, of course.
Wonderful! Did you talk to her?
Not really.
Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were you not compelled to talk to her?
I don't know. I just walked right in here instead.
Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yes.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her now yet.
Book, sir.
The way you're handling me, her strikes me as wrong.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Well, I'm here to abolish the free market and dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening.
Depends. How much do you pay the
Good,
kid?
sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save it for her as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there.
Slap the cuffs on her.
I'm mad, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I guess I was mistaken.
Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
We're not going to be buying any books right now. It's farewell to you. What's back here?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangling.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Damn the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw.
Time has come.
Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time.
Shopkeeper,
the curtains remain shut before you.
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books? The books are all you care about.
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Open the curtains.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Ma'am, this is different. Alright, I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
What are you, a coward? Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other side.
There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
Okay.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
I think we'll come back here later. This is not really related to the matter at hand, I feel. We have things to get done.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Doorkeep, what's all this crime fiction?
Oh, crime, robberies, murders, even sexual crimes. We're fortunate to have Dick Mullen and his stories to sort all that out. You're a police officer, apparently. You should buy all of these. They really do teach a person how to be a proper detective.
Look through the display of books.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Sure thing.
You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get Me Mullen. The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick
Game is
Mullen
heavy.
and the Murder in the Orchard. The Sordid Affair
Got some funny
of
bits
Dick
too,
Mullen.
though.
A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the Murder House. The Final Case of Dick Mullen. An Obvious Lie. Dick Mullen in the Clock Tower. The Ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's Funeral Pyre. The Murder of Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen dies?
Oh no. Turns out he faked it to solve a case.
Are there any more?
Yes. There's also The Dame Who Did It. Farewell, My Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tales of Dick Mullen.
It's mulling over the
Dark
books, yeah.
Tide turns.
It's a good one. Mullen.
Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another one with fake death. And, of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. Come on. This is not the way real police solve crimes. The real police are some 20 kilometers away, sitting in an armored motor carriage.
Come on, Chester. Tell the story again.
Again? Man, I tell that one at least once a month. It's not that interesting.
The fuck it is. And these guys haven't heard it. You see, Chester here.
He pokes his finger at the lean man. Chester fakes his own death
Gosh,
once.
why? A very fucking dangerous case, ain't that right, Chester? They almost got you that time.
Yeah, sure came close. Alright, so I was tailing this guy called Francis the Shoe.
The inside of the motor cage is thick with cigarette smoke. Outside it starts to rain.
After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen?
Who is Dick Mullen? Give it a shot.
Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close by, pulsating just out of reach.
Okay. Curious. Tome of Fascist Magic. Jesus Christ. Okay.
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of
Yeah, that makes
famous
sense.
people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Storekeep, anything of note on this shelf?
I would say... The Greatest Innocence. Yes, most certainly. It's an important educational tool, delving into the depths of history, religion, and their relation to innocentic power.
Who or what is an innocence?
A very influential historical figure. But surely I don't have to tell you that. You're a law officer, and law officers have at least some education. The book is also very daring. The author aims to re-examine the universal understandings of the innocentic system, creating a fresh vantage point and a shift in the tired order of things.
You recommend it?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an elementary understanding of history and society. Imagine the chaos we'd be in otherwise.
Seems like we're already in that chaos.
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely. It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
Okay, we'll come back later for it. Need more money first.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Look at the map of Insulinda.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another, far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme, Ozon, Laurentide, Fas à la Mer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou, in a bookstore. It's you.
Huh? In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou. In a bookstore, it's you. Huh.
Radiating outwards from you, the suzerain Revachol, with a radius of 80 kilometers, still, the crown jewel of this Isola would be barely visible.
Went first. Can you see cities on the island?
You can. On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star.
Ah.
On
I see.
Ozo, Fondelier, and Vimandu. On archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers. On Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas. Lost little pearls of light, tiny fires in the dark.
Look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth.
Thus, classes.
Is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seo is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called. Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. You have little idea what they are.
Failed.
Distant stars, gods. But looking at them makes you feel almost non-existent. Whatever they are, the Isolas are immeasurably large compared to you.
That's right, gotta...
Very far away.
Gotta put the glasses on to read the maps.
Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer dust.
God, this is gonna go for a bit. Alright, we'll read the map protocol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. It is the River Esperance. Countless bridges put the shards back together, connecting city blocks to river islands. La Delta says a great artificial heart in the center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Le Jardin, Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river.
Houdon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
We're from Jamrock, right?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, Coal City is worse. a charred limb. Rain falls on its slick black streets. And then there's the burnt-out quarter in the heart of Jamrock. Is it cold in this bookstore? Or is it just you? No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
And the map of Martinaise is probably the most useful here, because it's
not
actually
really
where we
a map.
are.
It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
Barkeep, can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinaise is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Sure.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinaise is 90 cents, though.
Why is the one of Martinaise so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and designed the new street lamps. They didn't get that far, for some reason.
I could try to steal it, but I
Shame,
don't think I
the
will.
project never got going.
Yeah, alright. I think it is taking time to read all these books. I think I'm actually going to go and focus on the case a bit. I'd love to get that body down, but the smell is so bad. We need something to mask it. Let's see. Coin-operated viewers here.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Look inside.
A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onug written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Shift your focus to the background.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows.
Leave. I'd like to go meet her daughter, who I missed. Yeah, her. Candle.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hi.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
What's your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance.
I already knew that,
She
but it's
owns
nice
the
to,
store.
you know.
She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Can you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Isn't school more important than this?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first.
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
This house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second. and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
Cursed in what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go...
Bankrupt.
Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
That sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
What do you know about the other failed businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic manifestations.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
Enough about the curse for now.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
We've already learned a bit about these books. Seems excessive. I feel like we're I know we're kind of just like rolling around here, but I need to see what's in this. I think we're gonna open those curtains. If she doesn't give us a good answer, we're gonna open those curtains up. I gotta see. I'm gonna save.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Oh, that's why she cares so much about Aura. That's interesting. The girl outside mentioned that this place is cursed.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her.
Oh, that maybe it was a bad idea.
This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy. Good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
Doesn't feel like it's thriving. Feels ghostly.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
If it's just a storage room, then it wouldn't hurt if I just peeked inside. It's not like it's cursed, right?
No. Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed. Just like Annette said, they don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Your pendant part of the word swell?
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
God, I hate this woman.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation. It's the curse of financial distress,
God.
of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean?
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Strange. I feel unwanted too. What does it mean?
Truly so? Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous.
Would you like me to take the case? I could investigate, see if the curse is real.
No, certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Psychic arts? Sounds right down our alley.
I could try and convince her. I gave her... give it a shot.
Slither
Nice.
up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I've returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives.
You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but...
Hey now, hey. You need the booze to focus, alright? The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He's go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order... Actually, I admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
I am the Void Revenant. I have the powers to dead all the bad energies.
I should have realised. A pattern lies within the fabric. The hand of fate guides us. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
So much. Yeah, I feel like a paranormal detective would drink.
Perhaps you truly are the one to deliver this woman from the doom.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
Just ask my partner, Kim. He'll vouch for me.
Oh,
The lieutenant stumbles in minor confusion. He has not been listening closely enough. You put him on the spot.
Certainly so, ma'am. I can assure you my partner is eminent in this particular field.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
On my honor.
Thank you, sir. There's one more
This is such
thing
a
I
bad
haven't
lie.
told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. For I've sensed its
You
presence.
The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains.
We did it. We got behind the
And
curtains.
please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin.
Farewell for now, my book peddler. This character, I feel like the main thing this character does is just like follow his like weird like mystical inclinations, which is fun. That's a good version of this character to play. Alright, we should just be able to pull the other. Yeah.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets. Your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Oh!
I think we'll check this out and then I'll wrap up. Hopefully it's not too long. There's the train. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of man.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
Okay, let's hold for a second. God. Wait, is my character having a masculinity crisis? I didn't even notice that. It seems like that might be occurring. And oh my god, I have so many here. That is a lot of quests.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if
Unlock
not
the door with the
hundreds.
key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door, you feel the tiny hairs on the back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you.
Touch the back of your neck. What does this feel like?
Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside, like little wooden sticks, ready to catch a fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm.
Thank you.
A man, a few meters away, stands
Probably gonna
frozen
shut
with the
down
key
soon
in his
anyways.
hand. Somewhere
We're gonna raid
inside,
someone though.
a spider is spinning its web.
Open the door and enter. I don't want to have Kim go in first. That seems rude. Yeah, I don't know what's in here. I'm curious. Actually, I think I do know. I think I've seen what's in here from a thing that I watched. That's okay though. I know a couple things about this game. Oh, Kim wants to talk.
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages.
Yeah, definitely been chewing for a bit. Having fun though.
I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on.
Ah, yes, good idea.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Or if there's a reason why no one's been here for ages.
Yes, because it's closed.
He's smart.
No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
Yeah, Kim knows what's up. My character's a bit of a but he's too involved in like the stuff that he's looking at. But like Kim just knows, like, you know, it's purely physical phenomena. And it's as simple as that.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with.
No.
Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
Is this familiar because I'm a weightlifter?
No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle.
Yeah, Kim's good.
Then the feeling is gone. It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
I don't think it's a trap. I think it's just a poorly set up weight. They look unsafe. Yeah, I don't think there's much more here. Okay. Hallway is blocked by old window panes and bray. Oh yeah, we're getting into a bad spot here, huh? Ooh, spooky. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Oh, this must be where the, a large demijohn full of strange fluid. This must be where the bird came from. In the cafeteria. Stuffed bird. I think. A cursed dumbbell, a safety hazard. No, we're not doing... Kim Possible's not in this game, sadly. Alright. What's in here? Oh, some money. I could use that. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Clearly a lot of people have been here. Production schedule filament memory. What is that? Ah, these look like sellables. So I guess I could sell these for some money. That would actually get us a good amount. Potentially buy some books. Or, you know, save it for the thing. Is this Emma's atelier? Oh, right, the, yeah. Because there was Emma's Atelier was one of the call boxes in the beginning of the game.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
You think I should turn it on?
We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
Turn on the machine.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard.
Oh, the
hatch
music.
on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
I love the music. That's so good. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay. Look inside the compartment.
It's empty, like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Cursed Dembo, yeah.
The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The
Oh, this is
sound
so
of static
cool.
seeps through the machine's planar magnetic
What
driver.
a weird computer.
Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
What?
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What's the production schedule?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the
Okay.
catalog says.
I see.
That's not bad.
And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
You mean that glowing thing I put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yeah.
Good. Please repeat the password.
You should ask her for a hint.
Password? I'm really bad at password. Can you give me a hint?
No.
This is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
That's true.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
Okay, but where are you? How do you know where I am?
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark.
Cool.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? it get lonely. I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
That's all for now. Off silent.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens, okay. That's my level situation. Oh. 10 more, okay. I want to figure out what this password is, and then we'll...
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue
Pluto
and red
Minivan.
marker. The mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The whole thing resembles Cadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic.
Hold on, do I know what Cadran mosaic tiles are supposed to look like?
History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
What am I looking at?
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV 123.9. Some written notes, too. Sparse and cryptic.
Radio frequencies for what?
Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Must be an elaborate piece of art.
I think so. The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart.
Oh, okay,
titled
yeah.
The Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station it wants.
Wait, he's the Game Master.
Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
So we got inside of the curtains. We got past the curtains in the bookstore by convincing the bookstore owner that we are a psychic investigator, and now we are interrogating... Oh yeah, okay, cool. So we got in touch with... It appears that part of this room was used for a radio-based fantasy game, essentially. And so we're investigating that, and I want to try and get into it or tap into it using the password. So we're trying to find the password.
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency.
It's a game, then who's playing?
Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. All
Yeah.
of this is gone, left unrealized.
Hmm.
There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Lieutenant leans closer, his finger tracking the maddening rhizome. Why do you say that?
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
He nods the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained fingers clean. Anything else to squint to the lines?
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages.
God, that's so cool, but also so sad.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings.
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish mind? One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine the welkin, this is important.
It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged.
Weird, very weird.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
Lieutenant can't help but comment. One of them is a Welkin supremacist.
Mm-hmm. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too.
The lieutenant nods at the Welkin's facial hair. Why would anyone spend so much time on this?
Some people really like building a world, I think. Even if it's just for a game.
Well, this has been educational. Let's move on from the Welkins.
Just look at those details. So much effort.
And for what? All gone.
Back the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
I like to build worlds.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine, a much-needed respite from our own world. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario, a desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Inspect the schedule.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money.
Keep reading. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Nice. Level up.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe." Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its bosom. Snowflakes in the wind. An old woman passes what the locals call the doomed commercial area. She tries hard not to look at the bookstore windows. It's unwise.
I feel like Inland Empire has been, like, my guy. Inland Empire is, like, continually giving me interesting information. I feel like I should just keep building it. Yeah, we're just gonna get another point of Inland Empire. Yeah, 100%. Those sorts of dudes.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
It's a failed business. The only question is, what the hell were they making?
Yes, that is the question. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Doing a tabletop game online? It'll never work. You can never do that.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that?
Through call-in stations. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories, functioning as a master of ceremonies of sorts.
How could you ever play an RPG online?
Swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Has anyone ever done this before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interinsulary game before. We just don't have the technology.
And this was a role-playing game.
Indeed. Those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with heat death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
What do you think happened to the company?
No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard.
Wow.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Let's finish it now. The curse goblin. I see no other explanation.
Yes, the doom of bad business practices.
The lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl and a rat crosses the floor.
Let's keep moving.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. What else do we got here? Door. Oh, that's the way out. Hang on, I'm gonna go back. Revachol. Orania. Glacia. Glacia. Become a teacher RPG designer in Disco Elysium. That's right. Yeah, I want to go back. Can I go back in? Yeah, if I can get it. Hang on. Let's... I feel like I missed... I feel like there was stuff to, like, the south that I missed. Maybe. Not sure. I'll take a look, though. You gotta take a look. I can't believe the issue that we had was so weird. The fact that the game was in was not in 1920 by 1080. What a funky way to realize that it was broken. Yeah, I feel like if the password's anywhere, it's gonna be here, right? Yeah, there's all this back here. Okay, here we go.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But the question is, which do they start with and which do they pivot to?
That's a good question.
Strange leap of imagination, and yet they failed. So how sad.
Reality is ruthless.
Yeah, I don't know if they make screens of that resolution. It was odd. I don't think the password is here. I'm noticing this. Yeah, I think we need to... Developers of the most advanced RPG in the universe. Sadly, not really, it seems. Need to do something behind Lieutenant Kitsuragi's back. Sneak out after he's gone to sleep. We'll keep that one in mind. I don't know if there's anything yet that that we want to do that would piss him off too much, but, you know. Bit of money in here, thankfully. Not much, but more than we have. Big bear freezer.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
Crack open the door.
A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
Relax, Kim, it's a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. Let's take a look inside.
Inside the
The
refrigerator.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note, and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there.
A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the most advanced RPG in the universe. That's right, that's me. Okay. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
They tried to sell ice cream from this hyper-carnivore.
I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Oh yeah.
The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic.
Wait, is that the curse? This might just be the curse. the amount of energy it costs to keep this thing going. I don't know what that just was. Okay, I didn't actually get that. Oh, yeah, let's interact with the notes. This might contain the password.
The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Ah. Read the note.
Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing
Yeah, just need to
stuff from
unplug the
studio,
fridge.
so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
That's the case name. The Curse of Ice Bear Fridge.
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sully Swaff.
I wonder who wrote that note.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe they had to leave in a hurry.
That's a plausible hypothesis.
Remind me again, what's a filament memory?
It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes, only for a computer.
Who's the illiterate ginger
Really?
kid?
You don't have a single guess?
You mean Kuno?
Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed.
Yeah.
Based on our encounter.
Yeah, you're right. You have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker? I think it's right
I don't
there.
know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge.
Put the note away. Okay. Let's take a look.
A thick layer of cold dust.
Try not to. Oh wait, this is the
Current
furnace.
Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Yeah. I don't think I need to ask Kim. You know, let's do it. Kim, what is this? Is a furnace?
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages. No signs of any recent fire. Only dead rats.
Well, inside the furnace.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from
Oh.
above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What are you doing?
I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Really? You should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
I'll take a 58.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello? You hear a woman's voice answer?
you've awakened the entity.
Hello? Are you there? Speak to me. Hello, did you say anything? There's a pause. I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
After you, officer.
Those voices I heard. Maybe it's the malignant entity? Flyson says it lives in a chimney.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But malignant entities don't exist. At least
Why would I
not
smear
the
my hands with coal?
supernatural kind.
Seems unnecessary. Let's see. Let's find this ice cream maker. Yeah. Oh, this is it. Or it's one of them. Oh, I think it's that one over there. Walk along the pallets. What about you? Or wait, hang on. Is it you? Oh, here we go.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Try to crack open the lid.
You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
Ah, yes.
If you want to try...
Get my pry bar out. Hopefully this isn't too hard. We'll see, I guess. We might injure ourselves a little bit. Hopefully not.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine.
Not gonna happen.
It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top.
Let's try
Turning
this.
the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
Oh God.
What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Okay. Can't get that open right now.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Let's turn off the ice cream maker.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing.
Unplug the giant red cable.
An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now.
Plug in the black
Somewhere, a machine hums along.
I wonder if maybe putting more power in
This
it.
orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has
Yeah,
a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top.
Can't really get that open. Not without some stuff. What's this? Oh, okay. Hang on. Hang on, I keep... There we go. And a heal. Ah. But are you sure?
Only the black cable is plugged. Something close.
Why did you do that?
The lieutenant.
That makes sense. It makes sense that we don't freeze.
This orange machine is dead still. It has a...
Oh, did I... Hang on. Wait.
Both
the red cable,
cables
right?
are unplugged from the breaker box.
No, they're both unplugged. Yeah, no, the lid did not unfreeze, for sure. What do we get here? Insane mesh top, jeez. Clothes. +1 drama. I'll put that on. Why not? Hang on, I want to see it. Yeah! That's good. Oh, it takes time? Okay. We'll give it some time then. What else did I want to look at here? Oh yeah, didn't I wanna... Right, yeah, I'm here and then... Okay, yeah. I want to go back upstairs for a bit. Maybe I should talk to Kim for a second? That might work. Talk to Kim Kitsurugi.
Yes?
You seem... we'll just do this you seem to be following me conversation. Nothing, just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean distinctive?
I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock
I'm your RPG character.
tend to move
Oh,
a
click
bit
off.
erratically.
How's that?
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist. I don't prioritize containers. You're kidding me. Why containers?
I don't know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous
Book
interdepartmental
off.
stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Let's see, was that enough time?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked
No.
ice cream
Slowly
churner.
melting. Okay. Let's head up and then we'll see if we can get that thing open. Actually, we're almost on 4 hours. Oh boy. If I had a book, I could pass time that way. I'm not sure where this will bring us, but I think we might wrap up soon. Yeah, it's getting late. I'm gonna grab something quickly to eat before I go to bed. Yeah, kind of just wound up back out here. We'll see what's on the second floor, either tomorrow or Friday, depending on how I feel about doing more of this earlier than I wanted to. Probably, odds are I'll go for variety on Wednesday, just because that's the way to go, you know. Yeah, sometimes you get into Disco, and then you get into Elysium, and that's when things get really wild. Let me vanish for a second. Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. This is really fun. This game's great. I'm glad that I decided to do this. Yeah, good game. I'm excited to keep playing it. We're basically just gonna like plow through it for the next while, and then it'll be done. It's like 30 hours in the original version, so it's probably a bit longer with the final cut, but we'll see how long it is. I think we are going to raid Kerbumble. My friend Kerbumble. So I will see y'all around, and I hope you had fun. Eclipfortation. Yeah, that's me. Kerbumble. There we go. Alright, everyone. I'll see you on the other side. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. I'm very tired. I'm gonna have a good sleep and eat a funny little snack and stuff like that. Yeah. Goodbye. Bye.